This quiz will be over ecology standards LS22 and LS27, looking at biodiversity and human impacts. Remember that on many questions, you can choose more than one answer, so make sure that you are looking at all answer choices before moving on. What is biodiversity? A, extinct species. B, non-renewable resources. C, the variety of species on Earth. D, the rate of species decline. A species that is not native to a particular region is called A, natural. B, endemic. C, invasive. D, extraordinary. Ecosystems are composed of many different organisms that constantly interact with each other in the surrounding physical environment. Which of the following is true about a given ecosystem? A, as biodiversity increases, the ecosystem becomes healthier and more resistant to moderate disturbances. B, biodiversity must remain low in order for organisms to have access to resources such as food, water, and territory. C, the ecosystem is dependent solely on how many animal species are present. D, a large environmental disturbance immediately increases the overall health of the ecosystem. Which sentence from the text best describes a change in biodiversity? Okay. Over the last decade, snakes from around the world have been turning up in Everglades National Park. The Burmese python is the best known and most problematic of these snakes. Despite all the attention on these snakes, park visitors are unlikely to see a python in the wild. Burmese pythons are established in the park due to accidental or intentional release of captive pet animals. Pythons eat many different kinds of animals, and studies show that pythons are probably the main reason that mammals have declined very sharply in number in Everglades National Park. Even though pythons are large snakes, their coloring and behavior allows them to blend into the environment. Since they are so hard to find in the wild, estimating the number of pythons is very difficult. Choose the best sentence that describes a change in biodiversity. A destructive fungus has been introduced to a grove of orange trees and is spreading quickly. Which factors will likely decrease as a result of this environmental change? You can choose more than one answer. So A, price of orange juice. B, availability of oranges. C, population of orange trees. D, population of fungi. When ecosystem damage occurs, the results can be a loss of species, which decreases biodiversity. Many of the things that damage ecosystems, like pollution, overharvesting, and the introduction of invasive species, are caused by A, natural factors. B, humans. C, plants. D, animals.